Listen, it all begins from this very dirt. It all ends and returns back to the dirt. Crafted and molded, a piece of God's art. Braided and woven, given breath for a start. Introduced to this world, we join many in this life. Walking arms stretched to keep balance on this knife we call living, we call our world, which we are in and breathing. But what happens when the light fades? When silence blooms into glory? Is there even silence? Or the chat of the dead with their stories? Or a paradise grasped in celine violins? What about the lake in the blazing furnace? Is there even a confession booth? Or a room for penance? Why do we even die? Why is there even death? If what becomes dies, why do we have birth? If death awaits us, are we living or slowly dying? All these toils and vanities, why even trying? Birth and death, the fixed journeys on one's timeline, the slippery road we all ride through, knocked over, blues to the core, few get up solidly, many stay down that they keep betting on their lives like premier, disgracefully putting themselves in the higher leagues like the premier. The ice breaks, death beckons, flashes of heavenly light sparks in seconds, going round and round in circles. Life is a circle, dust to dust, dawn to dusk, footholds on a wobble. The vanity that is this body, clinging to nothing but shame, battling the clarity of the soul within that consciously labors in the whispers that the body calls blatant. In spades it furls, the glaive open its canine-fisted mouth, swallowing more than its depths. Then in a sleep like Jacob, seeing the spiral of steps, the ladder from the highest to the lowest. Then you don't wake up. The reality of your ignorance on the close up. Gone too soon, they say, a world so wildly sold out. It could have been different, if the world had cleaned you up. The thin line that is between life and death, which men are blind to. So they journey this life as if there is no death. It's nothing to dread though, if you know your next place after this place is put to a halt. The heart may beat, not for a lifetime, but the conscious within remains the witness of one's lifeline. Death bled birth. Death fled birth to death. God gives, God takes. Christ lives, but Christ bled. Death is prerequisite for every man, yes? It's a fact that seems no man is ready to digest. Are you ready to face your maker? Like a painting to the artist? A war road to justice? To live or to die? Psalms.